Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why be a ranger?
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back here on Squirtle.tv as we come back to you live inside the BOK Center here in downtown Tulsa as we move forward with our coverage of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, again, right here on Squirtle.tv. Hello, everybody. I'm Dustin Gano. Back with you is Matt Adair. And, Matt and I'll have the call of the next two games, starting with this one. It's two teams who lost yesterday, Matt. We actually had to call one of those, Sapulpa taking down Riverside. On the other side, it was Tahlequah losing in the first round to Lincoln Christian 48-34, but should set up a pretty good matchup as both teams actually lost by the same amount yesterday's 14-point victory 14-point loss for both teams.
Yeah, and both of these teams really, really good. They both did some things very well. Like you said, we got to watch the Riverside game. Actually got to call that one. I was really impressed by the way that Riverside came on stronger as the game went on. Their defense and their offense intensified throughout the course of their contest. Eventually, they fell to a very talented Sapulpa team, but a lot of upside for this 2A number 3 Riverside girls basketball squad.
Yeah, they were 9-0 coming into that matchup with Sapulpa. That was their first loss of the season. They enter at 9-1. Tahlequah enters at 7-1 on the season. It was their first loss of the season yesterday, falling again to Lincoln Christian. But it's Riverside versus Tahlequah again yesterday for Riverside. They did have 4 players in double figures. They were led by Carly Parker, who finished with 12. 11 from Kane Humpy, 10 from Jocelyn Bell, and Day Whitehawk chipped in with 11. They were just 5 of 17 from beyond the arc, but again, in the second half, they got down by 9 at the end of the first quarter, trailed by 19 at halftime. They actually cut it. I want to say it was a 9-point game yesterday at some point. Their pressure had started to create some turnovers against Sapulpa, nearly got them back in it, but just had too much to make up late in that game.
Yeah, and they got to a point where the shots weren't falling. They were kind of trying to hurry and climb back in, taking some rush shots. But the intensity was there. The fight was there the whole way through. This is a very talented Riverside team. Not to take anything away from Tahlequah. They have got some tremendous size. Jaden Buttry, the senior forward, goes 6 feet tall. Corey Rainwater, the senior forward, goes 6'1", and they're an intimidating inside presence. So very good matchup between Riverside and Tahlequah about to take place here at the Tournament of Champions Day 2. Still in the girls' side of the bracket, still on the consolation side of the bracket. We're about 2 minutes and 50 seconds away from tipping off another girls' action game here at the BOK Center in Tulsa.
Maddie Matthews yesterday had double figures for Tahlequah with 10 points, also with 1 rebound, 1 block, and 1 steal in that loss to Lincoln Christian. Leading scorer was, Matt, as you just talked about, Jaden Buttery finished with 11 points, 5 rebounds, also had 5 steals in that loss yesterday. They shot just 26% from the floor, 4 of 17 from 3, 8 of 11 from the foul line as they trailed Lincoln Christian 28-18 at halftime. In the third quarter, really got away from them. They were outscored 11-2, but did outscore Lincoln Christian 14-9, again, as they fell 48-34. The winner of this one, as we look at the bracket the rest of the way, the winner of this matchup will move on to take on Verdigris in the 5th place game. The loser will head to take on Kiefer in the 7th place game, again at 9 a.m. After this, we'll turn our attention back to the boys' side of the bracket. It will be the 1:30 game with Metro Christian and Tulsa Nathan Hale. And then you and I will be done for the day, and then we'll turn things over. We'll have the evening sessions, and looking forward to some big matchups. I know Owasso Dale should be exciting. Edmond North Crossings Christian on the boys' side as well. Todd Miller, Mark Rogers, those guys will have calls at those this evening.
Yeah, that's when they bring in the A-teamers, really get things going here at the tournament.
So, again, we'll take a timeout, come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip between Riverside and Tahlequah right after this. It's the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions brought to you right here on Squirtle.tv.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Upper Crust, gather round. The proof starts here at Upper.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center here at the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions as we get ready to tip it off with Riverside and Tahlequah. Let's get the starting lineup, starting with the Tahlequah Lady Tigers. Again, enter at 7-1, coached by head coach David Qualls. They'll start a 5'5" senior guard, number 0, Maddie Matthews, a 5'4" senior guard, number 2, Talon Dick, a 5'8" senior guard, number 3, Jersey Retzloff, a 6' senior forward, number 21, Jaden Buttry, and the final starter, the 6'1" senior forward, number 25, Corey Rainwater. Again, for Tahlequah was Buttry and Matthews leading the way yesterday as Buttry finished with 11, Matthews with 10 against Lincoln Christian. On the other side, for Riverside, starting lineup will look like this. They'll go with a 5'6" senior, number 0, Day Whitehawk, a 6' senior, number 1, Jocelyn Bell, 5'7" senior guard, number 12, Carly Parker, a 5'7" senior, number 33, Nevaeh Nibs, and the final starter, a 6' senior, number 35, Terriania Jones. So again, the extra starting lineups for Riverside and Tahlequah. This one, again, setting up. Riverside will be in the whites, Tahlequah in the blacks with the orange Tahlequah orange numbering across the front. Riverside again yesterday fell to Sapulpa 72-28. Tahlequah coming off of a loss to Lincoln Christian in their first of the season, 48-34. Again, after this, we'll turn our attention to the boys' side of the game. It'll be the Metro Christian Patriots against Tulsa Nathan Hale. Looking forward to that matchup right after this one as well. It will be Corey Rainwater to jump for Tahlequah. On the other side for Riverside, Terriania Jones. Tahlequah will be moving left to right, Riverside right to left. Game 3 of Day 2 coverage about to begin. As Jones to jump it against Rainwater. Official blows the whistle. Ball's in the air, and the tip is controlled and won by Riverside, moving right to left. Starting with it will be Carly Parker around the screen right. Harper lobs inside. There was nobody there. Was picked off by Corey Rainwater. That's an early turnover against Riverside. Back comes Tahlequah to Maddie Matthews. Underneath to Rainwater. And a whistle on a jump ball as Riverside got a hand on it. Possession arrow is going to favor Tahlequah.
Good defense right there by Riverside, collapsing on that inside look right there to get the arrow back in their favor.
Matthews the inbound on the baseline. Looking inside, dumps it inside. Ball goes through the legs of Rainwater. It's picked up by Riverside. As back come the Lady Braves. Played 30 seconds, no points for either team here in the early going in quarter number one as Parker has it left wing. Now around the screen right, reverses back to the left to Day Whitehawk. Whitehawk hit a couple of threes yesterday as they'll go inside and ball goes out of the hands that time of Jones and get another jump ball this time. It's going to stay on this end with Riverside.
2 possessions, 2 jump balls so far, both of them favoring the team on offense. Though jump ball turnovers.
Inbound by Parker. Here's a wide open right corner three up and good. Knocking that one down, I believe, was Nevaeh Nibs for her first basket of the game. Good early start as Riverside leads 3-0.
This is what we talked about with that Riverside defense. They will extend all the way to the half-court line to chase those guards around.
Matthews on the drive all the way in, leans in. Shot was up and missed. Rebound pulled down by Jones. Jones outlet pass to Parker. Riverside wants to run. Parker quickly up ahead to Day Whitehawk all the way in and is hacked from behind by Retzloff. And Day Whitehawk is going to head to the free throw line.
Good recovery there for Retzloff. Just a little behind. Had the hacker on the arm, but opening minutes of the game, maybe not a bad foul. We'll see how the free throws turn out.
Whitehawk yesterday was 1 for 1 from the free throw line as the first foul shot is up and it's good.
Extends Riverside's lead to 4-0. 6:44 left to go in quarter number one.
Whitehawk in double figures yesterday had 11 points to go along with 3 assists. The second foul shot is up and no good. Putback is no good as well as back comes Tahlequah. Up ahead to Retzloff. Retzloff lost it, is poked away from behind by Carly Parker. And another turnover against Tahlequah.
2 already.
Parker around the screen left from Jones. Lobs back underneath to Jones. Goes up, lays it in off the glass. Nice finish there from Tanya Jones. As Buttrey with it at the left elbow. Double team comes. Riverside knocks it away. Ball's now on the floor. It's going to be... Now there's going to be a scrum for it as we have an avalanche of bodies on the hardwood. Another jump ball. It's going to stay with Tahlequah.
Third jump ball so far. These ladies aggressive on defense, both sides.
Matthews will inbound, trying to get into Buttrey. It was knocked out of bounds by Jocelyn Bell as they'll re-inbound on the baseline. It's a 6-0 lead for Riverside. Tahlequah looking for their first points as they lob it into Rainwater. It's tipped away here to the near side in front of the scores table. It's going to be off of Tahlequah. Last touch by Lady Tigers. Lady Braves are going to get it back.
It'll be the third Tahlequah turnover to start things off.
The defense from Riverside causing some early problems.
You see Carly Parker wincing a little bit. She went to the floor to get that one. That was a big effort.
Parker's got it against Maddie Matthews. Around the screen right from Jones. Parker stays with the dribble, drives all the way into 2 defenders. Put up the kind of a wild shot. The rebound pulled down by Tahlequah, though. As back comes Retzloff. Retzloff on the drive. Now on the baseline underneath. Kicked it out of the corner to Matthews. Back straight away to Dick. Now here's a 3-point jumper from Rainwater. No good. Rebound tipped onto the floor. Picked up by Dick as she went back up and was fouled. And Taylor Dick will head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's an exciting series right there. Hotly contested rebounds. And a couple of times now we've seen rebounded balls kind of be tipped around, end up in a bit of a scrum.
So Taylor Dick to shoot 2. Trying to get Tahlequah on the board. First free throw is up and good as we see a substitution here early. Kane Humpy.
Humpy got a lot of minutes yesterday. She plays hard. She's a good 6th player for Riverside.
Second free throw up and good as well from Taylor Dick. And one thing we saw from Humpy yesterday, when she comes in, she kind of runs the offense, takes the ball out of kind of Carly Parker's hands and allows her to move on offense. Humpy with it in between the 2 rings. Stationary dribble out now past the right wing. Throws left wing down to Parker. 5:15 to go here in the opening quarter. Back to Humpy. Now to Nevaeh Nibs, who's already hit 1-3. Back to Carly Parker, and they'll reset the offense. Parker, nice crossover move. Kicks it out to Jocelyn Bell. Takes one dribble, attacks the rim, missed the shot inside. Got her own offensive rebound, went back up and was fouled. Opportunity for 2 points coming at the free throw line from Jocelyn Bell.
Solid second effort there from Jocelyn Bell, just looking for any way to try and get that ball back up. Drew the foul. Gets herself to the line, 6-1. Our score right now, Riverside out front. Chance to extend it from the charity stripe.
First free throw from Bell is up, and it's good. As a team now, Riverside 2 of 3. Bell yesterday did not go to the free throw line. That lost to Sapulpa. Second free throw for Bell is up and good as Jocelyn Bell connects on both. That last foul was against Jaden Buttry. Her first, just the second team foul against the Tigers. Lob up ahead to Buttry. Catches it near the right wing. Back straight away to Matthews. They'll hand to Taylon Dick. 4:45 to go in the opening quarter. They're trying to go to Buttry. Buttry gets away from the defender, drives in and is fouled. Hit from the side by Jocelyn Bell. That'll be her first.
Good man-to-man matchup there from Riverside, but Tahlequah doing a good job moving and screening, trying to find creases to get open, and Buttry with a bit of a lane right there. Forced Riverside to foul her.
Buttry's first free throw is up, and it's around the rim and falls in. Buttry's first points this afternoon coming from the foul line. One more from Jaden Buttry, hits the front of the rim, back of the rim, and drops in. 8-4 Riverside on top as there's a pass into the front court to Day Whitehawk, knocked out by Corey Rainwater. Riverside will retain possession. So Riverside will inbound far side of the court. Trigger the inbounds pass will be Day Whitehawk. Inbound will go to Kane Humpy. Humpy out with it deep, top of the key, near far side, down to Carly Parker. Back to Humpy, left side. Now to Bell. Back to Humpy. They reverse it back to Parker. Parker will penetrate all the way in, leans in with a runner, and it's good for Carly Parker. Nice finish there in the paint. Matthews up ahead to Taylon Dick. Picked up her dribble. Pass was tipped into the front court, though. It's picked up by Jersey Retzloff. Retzloff into the corner to Rainwater. Back to Retzloff. Cuts in. Shot was blocked, but a whistle and a foul called. And if that's on Parker, Matt, that is number 2.
Yeah, they cut Carly Parker there, and it looked like it was a pretty clean play. She got a lot of ball to get the foul right there.
So Jersey Retzloff will head to the free throw line looking for her first points of the afternoon.
Coach Kelly did not like the foul call there. Wanted that one to be clean.
It's off the front of the rim, no good, but that first foul shot is Tarianya Jones checking back in. One more upcoming from Jersey Retzloff. Second foul shot is up. It's every piece of the rim and falls in. Retzloff 1 of 2 now. Tahlequah all points coming from the free throw stripe as they're 5 of 6 here early on as Riverside easily beats the pressure, driving all the way in. Missed layup that time was for Jones. Offensive rebound back to Jones to Humpy. Now into Bell. Bell throws it out to Nevaeh Nibbs. A deep right wing three doesn't hit anything. Humpy runs down the offensive rebound though. Another crack at it here for Riverside. Whitehawk to Jones. Jones spins away from Matthews. Go to Humpy. Right corner. Back to Whitehawk underneath. Wide open layup. Missed that time from Jones. One missed opportunity there. Tahlequah with the rebound.
It's a solid look and a lot of ball movement to get there for Riverside. Really want to see him capitalize on those.
Taylon Dick up ahead to Matthews, and she's pushed from behind by Jocelyn Bell. And all of a sudden, now 2 Lady Braves with 2 fouls each, one of those being Carly Parker and now Jocelyn Bell. Team foul number 4. One more will put Tahlequah in the bonus. Maddie Matthews will inbound, far side of the court. Inbound will go to Buttry. Now into the corner. Taylon Dick lines up a 3. It's an air ball. Jocelyn Bell has the rebound. Outlet pass up ahead. Goes right in front of Nevaeh Nibbs. Out of bounds the near side in front of the scores table. And that'll be a turnover on Riverside.
A bit of an unforced error on Riverside there. No pressure in the backcourt. Just led her too far with the outlet pass.
Riverside wants a timeout. We'll take it as well. 3:12 to go in the opening quarter. Riverside leads Tahlequah 10-5. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together. For over 50 years.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Adair. Get day 2 of the 58th annual Tournament of Champions. It's Riverside leading Tahlequah 10-5 with 3:12 to play here in the opening quarter. As Taylon Dick lobs up ahead to Maddie Matthews, down to the baseline to Rainwater, up underneath to Buttry, who scores off the glass. Nice finish for Jaden Buttry, her first field goal. Tahlequah has slowly got back into this one, now trailing 10-7.
One of the big things with Carly Parker on the bench, Riverside shifted to a zone defense. Tahlequah doing a good job of attacking it right now.
Day Whitehawk back to Humphrey at the foul line. Try to bounce pass underneath, stolen away. Nice hands from Retzloff to come up with a steal. Dick up ahead to Rainwater. Pull-up jumper. That's contested just inside the top of the key. Rebound into the hands of Jones. Outlet pass to Humphrey. One-on-one all the way in. Layup good. High off the glass. Nice finish there from Kane Humphrey. Humphrey, great job there running the break. That's Riverside back up by 5, leading 12-7. Taylon Dick to Retzloff. To Buttry. Back underneath to Rainwater. Nice catch on the baseline. Goes up in between 2 defenders. Missed the shot inside. Ball on the floor. Tipped out right to Taylon Dick. Foul line extended jumper is up and good. Taylon Dick's first field goal of the game. She's got 4.
Great tip out right there on the rebound, too. Set Taylon Dick up perfectly.
Lob pass over the top. Nice catch from Jones. Jones in the paint. Kicks it out right wing, and it's going to be a 3-second violation as Jones, again, was kind of indecisive there in the paint and finally kicked it out, but the official caught her there for the whistle. 1:52 to go here in quarter number 1. Riverside leading Tahlequah 12-9. This is Lady Tiger basketball. Buttry to Rainwater, right baseline. Cross-court pass to Matthews, lines up a left wing 3 and knocks it down. Nice shot from Maddie Matthews, her first field goal of the day.
Levels us off at 12 apiece.
Humpy up ahead. Back to Nevaeh Nibbs. Nibbs lobs to Humpy. Left baseline will penetrate, kicks it back out to Nibbs. Open for a left wing 3, no good. Running down the rebound is Day Whitehawk. She'll try a crack at it from the right wing. That's no good. Got her own offensive rebound, runs over defender, and it's going to be a whistle and a blocking foul coming against Jersey Retzloff. That'll be the second on Retzloff. Third team foul against Tahlequah as we see a substitution.
Carson Gilbert into the game for Tahlequah. She will take the place of Jersey Retzloff. Just picked up that foul.
Humpy looking to get in. Does today Whitehawk. Good reversal to Nibbs left wing. Now at the foul line to Jones. Takes one dribble. Attacks the rim. Tried to split the defenders, but gets caught traveling with the basketball, and that'll be a turnover on Riverside.
A really good look for Riverside. I think she maybe should have just gone right up with that one. Tried to give a little Euro step to get by the defender late.
Back comes Taylon Dick to Maddie Matthews as we're under a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Nice handoff from Rainwater to Dick, who cut into the paint and went up for the shot. I thought it was blocked. They're going to say got her across the arm, though. This will be a foul against Riverside, and Dick will be heading to the free throw line.
Late whistle that time.
First on Day Whitehawk, 5th team foul. Taylon Dick with nearly 4 points here in the opening quarter. 1 field goal along with 2 free throws. Now make it 3 as she's 3 for 3 to start. Jocelyn Bell and Carly Parker back in. Also in for Tahlequah, Paisley Qualls will check in for Maddie Matthews. Qualls, the 5'6" senior.
Free shot from Dick gives Tahlequah their first lead of the game. 53 seconds left to go. Second free throw up and in.
Taylon Dick knocks them both down. She's 4 for 4 now as we're going to see pressure from Tahlequah in the backcourt, nearly forcing a turnover, but they go up ahead to Jones. Jones cross court to Parker, left wing. Parker on the drive all the way in, leads in for the shot. It's no good. Backside rebound pulled down by Paisley Qualls. Qualls hands to Taylon Dick, 37 seconds to go, up ahead to Buttry. Buttry gets by Whitehawk. Buttry kicks it out to Rainwater. Right baseline jumper, no good. And the rebound by Bell, but lost it out of bounds on the baseline. It'll stay with Tahlequah.
Just really good inside-out basketball right there as Buttry got free on that drive. Found the open 3 in the corners. Great look for Tahlequah. You can't complain about any of that.
Gilbert inbound to Qualls. Qualls with the runner. No good as that shot was blocked from Jones. Back comes Parker with 20 seconds to go. Riverside trailing by 2, 14-12. Whitehawk deep right wing. Works against Qualls, 12 to shoot. Down the near side to Parker. Against that 2-3 zone of Tahlequah. 6 seconds left. Now 5. Parker to Whitehawk. Underneath to Jones. 2 seconds. 1 second. Goes up and scores with the left hand as the horn sounds. And what a finish there as Jones has her second field goal. So after 8 minutes, we're tied at 14. We'll take a break. Second quarter action coming up here from the Tournament of Champions after this. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at...
Welcome back to the BOK Center at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Riverside and Tahlequah in girls action consolation side of the bracket. We're tied up at 14 apiece. Second quarter kicking off now.
Riverside will start with the basketball as Humphrey goes to her left. It'll be Parker. Back straight away to Bell, who fumbles it. Gathers a possession up, deep right wing. Now cross-court pass to the left corner. Jones with it. Dribbles all the way out top of the key. Hands back to Day Whitehawk. Now back to Parker straight away. Played nearly 30 seconds. Opening possession here for Riverside. Kane Humphrey with it. Around the screen right. Now to Bell in the right corner. Bell will try a contested three. That one just grazes the rim. No good. Rebound picked up by Buttry.
Lady Braves doing a good job against that zone. A lot of slashing, a lot of screening. Just nothing opened up.
Carson Gilbert has it for Tahlequah. To Talon Dick straight away. Guarded by Humpy. Opening possession for Tahlequah here in quarter number 2 is Paisley Qualls. Here's the lob over the top. Rainwater has to run this one down as she'll go out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on Tahlequah.
Riverside's flipped back to their man-on-man defense, and that gave Tahlequah problems early on. They were more effective against the zone of Riverside as the Lady Braves will roll in a substitute. Nevaeh Nibbs returns to the game. She will be in place of Jocelyn Bell.
Second possession for Riverside. 7:05 to play here until halftime. We're tied at 14. Humpy cross-court pass. Now pass up ahead from Parker. Goes off the hands of Whitehawk, who runs it down, tries to save it, but stepped out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers here for both teams.
Good look for the Lady Braves trying to break that like three-quarter court pressure of Tahlequah. The lob pass was there. It just a little high. Riverside couldn't get a handle on it.
Talon Dick will walk it up here on the near side, crossing the midcourt stripe. Still with the dribble is Dick. Now gets to the right corner, had it poked away, stays with the dribble. They're going to say it was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Kane Humphrey.
It's again that just brutal man defense of Riverside. They play right up in your face basketball.
As Periana Brown checks in for Kane Humphrey. Tahlequah inbound in the right corner. Inbound will go to the hands of Carson Gilbert. Gilbert works against Nevaeh Nibbs, drives baseline, lobs back underneath to Buttry. Wild shot there was missed. Offensive rebound, though, by Buttry. Stayed with it. Now here's a left wing three up and no good from Talon Dick, but the offensive rebound and stick back is there for Corey Rainwater, her first field goal of the game. That's great work inside by Rainwater. Picking up the offensive rebound, going back up and scoring. Nibbs to Parker straight away. Working against the zone of Tahlequah.
Riverside kind of start with a 5 outlook here, and now they'll start to roll screens underneath.
Brown to Parker, looking for Jones. They'll go to Nibbs, left corner for a three. No good as it rattled out. Rebound run down by Carson Gilbert. Gilbert still in the backcourt. All over her is Periana Brown as Brown went down. And Gilbert into the front court, and reaching in fouling will be Day Whitehawk.
Brown comes up a little gimpy on the ankle, but looks to stay in the game. Substitution for Tahlequah. Maddie Matthews will re-enter in place of Talon Dick. And Riverside doesn't want to be left out of the party. They'll roll Kane Humphrey back into the game.
Kane Humphrey will get Day Whitehawk. 3 players with now 2 fouls each for Riverside as Buttry cuts all the way in, leads in, missed the shot inside. It's going to be an offensive foul as she ran into Carly Parker.
Great work by Carly Parker, seeing that coming, get set up in the lane and took on Buttry. Buttry had a really nice look at that floater. If she'd have finished straight up, she probably gets that.
Pressure.
Very good play.
Pressure from Tahlequah in the backcourt as Parker on the near side. Cross-court pass to Humpy. Now the near side to Parker. Parker in front of her is Carson Gilbert of Tahlequah. 5:30 to go until halftime. 16-14, Tahlequah leads it. Jones to Parker. Left wing for a 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Nevaeh Nibbs. Back to Parker for the runner, no good. And the backside rebound pulled down by Jaden Buttry. Couple of good looks at it that time.
Really good shots for Riverside. Everybody was kind of in rhythm. Tahlequah did a good job closing out.
Carson Gilbert on the drive and getting caught reaching in was Nevaeh Nibbs.
Too much help right there from Nevaeh Nibbs. She was actually guarding the offender in the corner and came up on the help side there. You want to give a hip and a hand, but that hand got both arms on a bit of a hack.
I actually think they whistled that against Kane Humpy. So the official give the 2-3 to the scores table as Rainwater. Turnaround jumpers left short, no good. Carly Parker with a rebound and is fouled from behind.
Officials have been good here, but they missed that one.
Yeah. Maddie Matthews picks up the foul. That's her first, just the second team foul as Tahlequah did make a substitution in the game. Now the 6-foot sophomore forward, number 23, Lauren Stevens. Parker in the backcourt. Throws it up ahead down the sidelines. Now they go underneath. It's stolen away. Stepping in front with Stevens as they tried to go inside to Jones. And then that pass is picked off. Kane Humpy one-on-one right at Talon Dick. Lays it in off the glass. Nice finish there from Humpy. Her second field goal. Defense turning into offense for the Lady Braves there. Talon Dick works against Periana Brown to Maddie Matthews for a deep left wing 3. That's no good. Rebound, outlet pass up ahead to Nibbs from Brown. Riverside looking to reclaim the lead. Humpy, right corner for a 3 is too strong, no good. And a foul on the rebound going against Riverside. Going to go against Periana Brown.
Got Periana Brown with a bit of a hold right there. Sprung her teammate open to pick up that rebound.
Sydney Frazier now in for Riverside, taking the place of Periana Brown. And we'll have a timeout. We'll take it. 4:11 to go until halftime. Tied at 16. Riverside and Tahlequah. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union. So, not real big on...
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. About halfway through quarter number 2, Riverside and Tahlequah. Ladies basketball action, they're locked up at 16 apiece. I'm Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow with Squirtle today. Enjoying our time here in Tulsa at the Tournament of Champions.
Certainly are. My first opportunity to broadcast this. I've been to this event a long time ago when I was a kid and watching some of these guys grow up and play in this game as Corey Rainwater scores off the glass. Count it, she's fouled. Let's see the likes of Rodney Clark, Keaton Page play in these games, Kalena Azubuike.
Boy, Keaton Page set some records in this tournament as well. Saw his name in the program earlier.
That was back when it was played at ORU at the Mabee Center. Went to several games there at the Mabee Center. Rainwater's free throws up, but good as she cashes in on the three-point play. An early 5 points from Corey Rainwater. Tahlequah with a 3-point lead, 19-16. There's a cross-court pass from Frazier into the hands of Nevaeh Nibbs, who picked up her dribble. Now back straight away to Sydney Frazier. Throws left to Humpy. Back to Frazier. They reverse it right wing now to Nibbs. Nibbs goes into the corner to Parker. Parker cross-court pass to Humphrey, who drives all the way in. The floater high up, no good. Defensive rebound by Carson Gilbert.
You can hear Riverside there wanting to get the ball fed into the high post at the elbow to start the work on that zone. Instead, they found Parker in the short corner.
Missed three-pointer from Talon Dick. Reverse layup, no good, though, from Carson Gilbert, but cleaning it up is Corey Rainwater. That's 5 straight, her third field goal with the offensive rebound and stick back. Parker up ahead, nearly turned that one over. It's picked up by Sydney Frazier. Humpy underneath to Jocelyn Bell. Her shot blocked by Rainwater. Parker with the offensive rebound. Back to Frazier. Lines up a three. No good. Ball on the floor. Going to be picked up by Jocelyn Bell. Another crack at it here for Riverside. Devea Nibbs back to Frazier. Lobs underneath. Nice catch from Humpy to Parker. Drives baseline. Ran right into Rainwater. And it's going to be a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Tahlequah.
Be a Riverside turnover that gives them a fistful here in the first half.
2:39 to go until halftime. It's 21-16. Tahlequah on top. And the score was tied at 14 at the end of one. Maddie Matthews nearly has her pocket pick. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to get another jump ball. This time the ball's going to go back the other direction to Riverside.
Just tremendous hustle work from Carly Parker right there. Knocked the ball away, got on the floor to tie it up. Secures a turnover for her team. That's 5 against Tahlequah as well.
Rainwater will exit. Back in as Jaden Buttry. Lady Briggs have the basketball, trailing by 5. Is Frazier to Parker, back to Frazier. Now to Parker, left wing. Back straight away to Frazier out high. Now left wing, back to Parker. Cross-court pass into the hands of Nibbs in the right corner. Underneath to Humpy. It's off of her fingertips, and it'll be turnover. It's picked up by Buttry. Buttry back the other way to Matthews. Left corner, lines up a three. Good as it rattled in from the left corner. Nice shot from Maddie Matthews. Second made three, and then Talon Dick steps in to take the steal. Took it away from Humphrey that time. It stepped right in front of her, and then we get a whistle and a timeout called. So Tahlequah gets the timeout there. We'll take it as well. 1:49 to go until halftime. Tahlequah leading Riverside 24-16. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, brought to you right here on Squirtle.tv.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa. Riverside and Tahlequah and girls action on the consolation side of the bracket, day 2. It's 24-16. Tahlequah with the lead and the ball.
Inbound for Matthews will go into Talon Dick into the backcourt.
Tahlequah on a 10-2 run, by the way, here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've taken control here in quarter number 2. Riverside again with just 2 points so far in the first 7.5 and change. As Buttry had her pocket picked, it's Nibbs who picked it up. Up ahead to Jocelyn Bell. Bell on the breakaway, drives all the way in, had it knocked away from behind. Nice play from Talon Dick. I think it's going to stay on this end. Day Whitehawk will check in now for Riverside, but one missed opportunity there on the breakaway.
Yeah, and I think Riverside wanted a foul there. They'll pull Carl. Got 2 fouls already. They may be trying to just steal a few of these remaining minutes with her on the bench.
Humpy into Nibbs, who banks one in from the left wing. Devea Nibbs, second made 3. And boy, that's how you get back in a game. Lead down to 5. Talon Dick works against Devea Nibbs. Good defense. She's all over, and then, well, gets caught reaching over the top, and that'll be a foul every time. First on Nibbs, and that's also the 5th team foul. Actually, that is her second. Corey Rainwater back in for Lauren Stevens. Zakiah Hogner set to check in for Riverside.
Foul count forcing Riverside to play a little bit out of their comfort zone right now.
First free throws up and good as Zakiah Hogner in for Karianya Jones. Taylor Dick has made a living so far here in the first half. 5 for 5, make it 6 for 6, so she's got 8 points in the game.
Jersey Retzloff re-enters the game for Tahlequah. She will take the place of Carson Gilbert.
In fact, Tahlequah is a team 10 of 11 so far from the free throw line here in half number 1. Inbound will go to Hogner. Bounces it up ahead into the hands of Whitehawk. Up to Humpy. Riverside wanted to run. Out to Bell. Right corner for a 3. No good off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Whitehawk. Lost it on the way up as they'll hand it back to Bell. Went up and Bell was fouled. See who the guilty party will be here. Be number 3, Jersey Retzloff.
Retzloff had just gotten back in.
Yeah, came in with those 2 fouls and now has picked up a quick third. Bell already 2 for 2 from the foul line. Make it 2 for 3 as the first one's up and no good.
Paisley Qualls will enter for Tahlequah in place of Retzloff.
One more from Jocelyn Bell. Second foul shot is up, but it's good. And Bell has knocked down 3 of 4. 1:01 to play here in the first half as Qualls has it up ahead quickly now into Rainwater. Back to Qualls' right wing. Now into Rainwater underneath. Nice catch. Went up with the left hand and missed it, though. Rebound from Day Whitehawk. Outlet pass up ahead to Bell. Nice catch. A nice pass to Humphrey. Drives all the way in. Shot blocked from behind by Rainwater. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverside.
What great timing from Rainwater, too, to let Humphrey go by, avoid the foul, get the hand up, and swat it out of bounds.
Out to Whitehawk in the corner. Now back to Bell, right wing. Underneath to Jones. Jones kicks out. Left corner to Humphrey. Fakes right. Goes left down the baseline. Her runner no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Riverside. Tahlequah will get it back with 33.2 to go. Rainwater looking to get it in. Up ahead to Paisley Qualls on the far side. Down to the corners to Maddie Matthews. Back to Qualls. Now to Rainwater at the foul line. Back to Taylor Dick. And here Coach David Qualls telling his girls one shot. And you've got a 6-point lead with just under 20 seconds to go until halftime. Buttry on the drive all the way in, creates contact that is fouled, and Buttry will head to the free throw line to shoot 2, where she's already 2 for 2 today.
Good drive decision right there by Buttry. They were looking for one shot, but you'll always take a layup if the opportunity presents itself.
First free throw from Buttry is up and good. Last foul, Zakaya Hogner, her first. Substitutions for Tahlequah.
Tahlequah extends their lead to 7, 27-20.
Who is number 10 again? Second free throw, no good from Buttry. Now 2 for 3. There's a deep right wing 3 and knocking it in with 2 seconds to go from Day Whitehawk as she banked that one in. And what a way to finish the first half, Matt, there.
That was a huge three-pointer. I mean, all the way back at the timeline. That was 10 feet off of the three-point arc, and she drilled it. The bank was open.
16 minutes in the books. We'll take a timeout. Halftime show right after this. Tahlequah leads Riverside 27-23. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
It's been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
At Krotz, Lori and Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
When your business is agriculture, You want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking for a local, reliable propane?
Okay, yeah.
Provider Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking for a local, reliable
Welcome back to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, live from the BOK Center here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For Squirtle today, I'm Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Girls action on the consolation side of the bracket. It's Tahlequah and Riverside locked up in a tight one. At the midway point, Tahlequah leads 27-23 over Riverside. Let's take a look at some of the first half stats. We'll start with Tahlequah. They shot 37% from the floor, 7 of 19 in the first half, 28% from behind the arc. They were 2 of 7. They hit 84% of their free throws, 11 of 13. Riverside shot a little less. They were 29% from the floor, 8 of 27, 25% from behind the arc, 3 of 12, just 66% from the foul line, 4 of 6. Rebounding totals for Tahlequah, they picked up 17 rebounds, 10 of those defensive, 7 of those offensive. Riverside had 16 rebounds, 6 defensive boards, 10 big offensive rebounds for Riverside. Turnover battles pretty even. 9 turnovers for Tahlequah through the first half of the game, 10 turnovers for the Riverside Lady Braves. Difference in the game right now, well, not a lot. These two teams battling pretty evenly. Both of them have 8 points in the paint. Both of them have 12 points off of turnovers. Tahlequah has established itself in second chance buckets. They've got 8 points to just 3 for Riverside. Those, again, come off of those big 10 big offensive rebounds. 7 big offensive rebounds for Tahlequah. So they're cashing in very efficiently off of those offensive boards. Riverside, however, falls to Tahlequah in second. Riverside leads Tahlequah in fast break points today. 4 fast break points for Riverside. Tahlequah has not scored on a fast break so far. We'll go back to Dustin Goodnow and get individual player point totals.
Individual totals for Tahlequah in the first half. They were led in scoring by Taylin Dick, who got 6 of her 8 from the foul line with 6 of 6. 6 points from Maddie Matthews. It was on a pair of threes. Jaden Buttry with 5, 7 from Corey Rainwater. Leading rebound in the first half was Rainwater with 6. Again, well on her way to a double-double. Leading the team in assists was Rainwater as well, and led them in blocks and steals with 2 each. For Riverside, on the other side, for Lady Braves, Nevaeh Nibbs led the way, as knocking down 2 from beyond the arc with 6 points, 4 from Day Whitehawk, 3 from Jocelyn Bell, 2 from Carly Parker, just 1 of 5 from the floor, and 4 points from Terriana Jones, and 4 points as well from Kane Humpy. Again, leading rebound in the first half was Jocelyn Bell with 5. Leading the team in assists was Carly Parker with 2. Did not come up with any blocks. They did have 6 steals. Nevaeh Nibbs and Carly Parker led the way with 2 each. It was 14-14 at the end of one. Tahlequah outscores Riverside 13-9 to take a 27-23 halftime lead. We'll take another timeout, come back. Third quarter action begins right after this, as it's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center. Dustin Goodham alongside Matt Adair here in downtown Tulsa. Again, it's consolation girls action right now. As again, leading at halftime, Tahlequah 27-23 over Riverside. And well, you and I've got the next one as well on the boys' side of the bracket. Metro Christian and Tulsa Nathan Hill. Looking forward to that matchup as well.
It's going to be a really good matchup. I can't wait to get in some boys' action today. We've got back-to-back girls' games for the broadcast crew. Right now, Tahlequah leads Riverside 27-23. Dustin, you were just about to talk to us about the keys to the second half.
Again, I think if you're Tahlequah, continue to get the ball inside to Corey Rainwater and Jaden Buttry. Those two, again, are combined for 12 points here in the first half. And I'll give credit to Taylin Dick, able to get to the foul line in the first half. And for Riverside, again, I think kind of indecisiveness at times when they've got the ball deep inside the paint. We didn't see that yesterday and then match up with Sapulpa.
You're looking for a little balance from Riverside. You want to see them continue that aggressive defensive posture, but they've got to watch out on the fouls. Got a couple of key players already with 2 and 3 in the game.
Tahlequah will start with it to open up the second half as they'll go inside to Rainwater, who's fouled from behind.
The tough setup right there. Good steal by Rainwater as she really was backing down the Riverside defender, Terriana Jones.
Terriana Jones with the foul will pick up her first as Taylon Dick with it near side to Retzlaff. Back straight away to Dick. 7:40 to go, third quarter. Opening possession for Tahlequah as Matthews now throws it up top into the hands of Rainwater. Now left to Dick. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Instead will drive baseline. Runs into a double team, dribbles all the way back out. Cross-court pass, right wing to Matthews.
A dangerous cross-court pass, too. That was a bounce pass. It was well thrown, but a lot of times those get picked off.
Matthews on the drive all the way in. Can't finish with a left hand. Rebound by Jocelyn Bell, and then Bell just kind of flipped it up. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up by, looks like it was Buntry, then kind of lost it on the way up. Riverside's got it back.
Yeah, I think Buntry really wanted to get that one to go right up with it, but the ball careened off her fingertips. Didn't allow her to get that handle.
Carly Parker looks right, throws white to Day Whitehawk, who steps into a three. Doesn't hit anything but backboard. Rebound by Taylon Dick. As Dick quickly up into the front court. Her pass is intercepted into the hands of Nevaeh Nibbs as she was looking for Maddie Matthews. That'll force a jump ball. Possession arrow back into the favor of Riverside.
It's a good play by Nibbs right there. Just read that pass all the way and got her hands on it. Good tie-up. Turnover for Tahlequah.
Now looking for our first points here of quarter number 3. We played nearly a minute and a half. Tahlequah leading Riverside 27-23.
Tahlequah back out in that 2-1-2 zone. Riverside chooses to attack with the pass on the perimeter.
Parker inside to Jones. Back out to Nibbs. Nibbs throws it underneath to Bell. Bell takes one dribble. Baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. Stick back, though, was for Carly Parker, who was really Johnny on the spot.
Carly Parker just moved well, read that entire play, watched that rebound come off, and then found herself an easy bucket.
Well, there's a backside pass to Jersey Retzlaff for her first field goal of the game. She's got 3 now, and quickly back down the floor is Jocelyn Bell up with the shot. It's no good. Rebound tipped down beyond the three-point line to Matthews, up ahead to Taylon Dick. Dick doesn't have the numbers here. It's 1-on-3. Instead, we'll back it back out to Matthews. Now to Rainwater at the right elbow. Out to Dick. Lines up a corner 3, but instead stepped to the out-of-bounds line. That'll be a turnover against Tahlequah.
Dick tried to get set up for that 3, Dustin. You could kind of see it on the monitor there, just that back foot kick out. Tagged just enough of the line to get the whistle.
5:40 to go, third quarter. 29-25, Tahlequah on top. As Bell, cross-court pass to Parker all the way in, attacks the rim. Shot was left short, but she did draw the foul as Parker will head to the free throw line where she'll shoot 2.
Riverside looks to have a little bit more success right now attacking that zone, especially Carly Parker. Second time we've seen her kind of careen through. First time it was to pick up a rebound. This time going for the layup. Got herself to the foul line.
Last foul was on Taylon Dick, her first team foul. Is heading to the free throw line is Carly Parker. First trip there here this afternoon. First foul shot from Parker is up and good. Substitution Carson Gilbert in now for Taylon Dick. One more free throw upcoming from Parker. Second foul shot, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Day Whitehawk. Another opportunity here for Riverside. Get within 1 or tie. Here's Nevaeh Nibbs for the tie on the left wing. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Jones. Goes right back into the hands of Nibbs. Her shot was blocked that time from Rainwater. Here comes Tahlequah the other way. As Matthews on the drive on the baseline had it knocked away from behind, out of bounds by Parker. It'll stay with the Lady Tigers on this end. Matthews looking to get it in underneath to Rainwater. Backside shot was blocked. Stayed with it. Got it back up and in for Jaden Buttry. 31-26 Tahlequah.
Good concentration there from Buttry on that second attempt. I mean, was able to recover like nothing happened.
Nibbs on the drive, a whistle and a traveling call against Nevaeh Nibbs. That'll be a turnover against Riverside.
It's a good look for the drive, but she went in a little out of control and was kind of just lofting that up, hoping that the contact would be enough, but referee saw her drag that back foot.
Low pressure in the backcourt here for Riverside from Parker as they cross the half line near side. Here comes the trap. That pass was deflected, runs back from Retzloff. They're going to say it over and back. I thought it was touched by Riverside. Apparently not.
I think Lady Braves maybe got away with one. A second turnover for Tahlequah, 2 in the third quarter now.
4:40 to go, third quarter. 31-26 Tahlequah. As Whitehawk on the drive, kicked it out really to nobody as that ball will go out of bounds. And it's going to go back to Tahlequah.
Humphrey will re-enter the game for Riverside. Takes the place of Whitehawk.
4:35 to play as Tahlequah will inbound in the backcourt. Inbound will go to Carson Gilbert. Back to Matthews. Now to Retzloff. Back to Matthews up ahead to Gilbert near the right wing as they beat the pressure. And their pass is tipped and stolen away by Bell. And here comes Nevaeh Nibbs on the run. Out to Parker. Right corner for a three. Left it short. No good. Rebound to Jaden Buttry. And Riverside really struggling from beyond the arc. A 3 of 13 as there's a three that was an air ball. May have been hit from behind by Kane Humphrey, though.
I think it was partially blocked by Humphrey, and Riverside comes out of the fray with it.
Parker all the way back down the floor is fouled on the way up, so Carly Parker will head to the free throw line after the foul on Jaden Buttry, her third now.
Tahlequah hasn't come up with an answer for Carly Parker driving through the zone yet. Keep waiting to see somebody step in front and maybe take a charge or get a good block, but Carly Parker's got 3 good looks in her last 3 possessions.
1 of 2 from the foul line is Carly Parker. Made her first, missed her last. His first foul shot is up and good. Last team foul was the second on Tahlequah. Taylon Dick back in quickly for Carson Gilbert. Second free throw upcoming for Carly Parker. Parker missed the second one. Offensive rebound pulled down, though, by Jones. Nice job to hustle that one down as Humpy back to Parker. Tried to bounce pass to Jones. It was knocked out by Rainwater. It'll stay with Riverside.
Good aggressive defense to the corner from Rainwater on that shift right there. Able to get in the way of that passing lane.
So Kane Humpy to trigger the inbounds pass on the baseline. Pass deflected on the way in. It's picked off by Maddie Matthews. Matthews up ahead to Buttry, right wing. Buttry cross court now on the near side to Retzloff. Retzloff pump fake and then dribbled in, had it knocked away from behind. It'll go out of bounds. Tahlequah will keep it. Matthews into Buttry, into the paint, creates contact against Nibbs. Just beat her to the spot, and this will be a foul on Nevaeh Nibbs. That's her third. Second team foul is Jaden Buttry to the free throw line. 3 for 4 so far this afternoon. First foul shot is up and good.
Day Whitehawk will re-enter the game. Nevaeh Nibbs to the bench with those 3 fouls. 3:40 left to go here in quarter number 3. Tahlequah leading 32-27.
Second foul shot from Buttry, rims in. Buttry now 5 of 6 from the foul line. And only 2 misses today for Tahlequah as a team. They lead at 33-27 as Parker on the drive out to Bell, right corner. Cross-court pass to the left corner to Jones. Jones holds the ball above her head. Now with one hand, holding off Rainwater, threw it up top to Humpy, who got away from Retzloff. Humpy to Parker, all the way into the paint. Back out to Jones. Left corner, open for 3. Too strong, no good. Retzloff for the rebound. Retzloff up ahead to Rainwater. One-on-one, drives all the way in, lays it in off the glass. Nice finish from Corey Rainwater. This one's starting to get away from Riverside a little bit. They trail by 8. Largest lead for Tahlequah.
It's the first fast break basket from Tahlequah today.
Humpy with it, top of the key, around the screen right from Bell. Hands back to Parker, who moves to her left, now reverses back to the right. Parker beyond the three-point line to Whitehawk. Now to Jones in the corner. Jones wild pass out to the right wing to Humpy. Now lobs underneath to Bell. Nice catch in between 2 defenders and a whistle and a foul called on the baseline. This will go against Tahlequah.
Bell's working really, really hard down there in that post position. She's had seal-offs a couple of different times, but Riverside hasn't really been able to get her a good look. at the right time.
Fouls against Taylor Dick, her second. Third team foul is Jones. Back to Bell. Foul line extended jumpers and air ball. Rebound by Buttry. Leads Matthews into the front court, and Matthews can't save it on the baseline and kind of run almost into the camera person. She'll go out of bounds.
Matthews gets a close-up down there on the far side.
Riverside wants a timeout. We'll break away as well. 2:21 to go, third quarter. Tahlequah leads Riverside 35-27. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa. 58th annual Tournament of Champions underway. Riverside and Tahlequah doing it out on the girls' side. Tahlequah with a 35-27 lead, 2:21 left to go in quarter number 3. Lady Braves have the ball for Riverside.
Have outscored Riverside 8-4 so far here in the third quarter in the first nearly 6 minutes. As Parker has it right wing for Riverside. Now dribbles back, center of the court, top of the key, around the screen left from Jones. Goes into the left corner. They try and go into Jones. It's stolen away as Rainwater just stepped right in front and took it. Retzlaff, quickly a pass up ahead to Taylor Dick, deep left wing. Dick gets away from Whitehawk. Now will continue all the way in. Layup is good. Nice finish there from Taylor Dick as Whitehawk really just let her go.
I think she kind of got caught on the wrong side of her. Quickly, Riverside back down the floor with a bucket of their own.
39-37-29. First field goal of the day for Jocelyn Bell. Rainwater's got it. Right into Jones. Back out to Taylor Dick. Now near the logo, center court. Dick to Rainwater. Nice back cut. Feeding Matthews, who laid it in off the glass. No Princeton-style offense there with a back cut.
Good concentration on the finish from Matthews, too. She was out of position, still made it work.
Parker lost it. It was taken away by Buttry as Matthews has it up ahead to Taylor Dick. 3-on-1 for Tahlequah. Dick cross-court pass to Retzlaff. Here's a baseline jumper. Rattled out, no good. Offensive rebound and stick back was no good, but Rainwater was fouled. And Carly Parker will be the guilty party, her third.
Gotta love the way that Rainwater finds her way to the block on almost every rebound attempt. I mean, block out after block out attempt. That time, Riverside really kind of had her corralled, still managed to find a crease and get in for the putback.
Rainwater 1 for 1 from the free throw line. First free throw is up and no good. Her first miss of the day. Lauren Stevens back in for Tahlequah. Bell and Humpy will exit. Looks like Bobby Parker now in for Riverside, the 5'9" sophomore. Did not see her yesterday. Second free throw for Rainwater's up and good. Rainwater now 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. Under a minute to go. 40-29, Tahlequah leading Riverside. Led by 4 at halftime. The lead is now 11. Parker will penetrate. Nice spin move to get away from the defender and draws the foul. This will either be on Matthews or Rainwater. It's going to be on Maddie Matthews, her second. Boy, Carly Parker has done a pretty good job this second half getting to the free throw line. This will be free throw attempts number 5 and 6.
Said it a couple of different times, but it's really been Carly Parker's attacking that zone on the dribble drive.
One more upcoming from Carly Parker. Second foul shot is good as well. Parker again now 4 for 6 from the charity stripe here in the game. As in the backcourt still is Paisley Qualls. Nowhere to go with it. Tahlequah's got to burn a timeout. 42 seconds to go, third quarter. Tahlequah leading Riverside 40-30. The 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it. Day in.
Welcome back to the BOK Center. Tahlequah leads Riverside 40-30. Final seconds of the third quarter playing out here.
Corey Rainwater will bring it up here for Tahlequah. This far side over to Talon Dick. Now right wing to Matthews. 30 seconds left underneath the Rainwater. Right of the double team. Turns and shoots. It's left short. That's good defense from Riverside there.
Tahlequah's outscored Riverside 13-7 here in the third.
Parker takes a move on Paisley Qualls, and then she's going to get caught carrying the basketball. That's a turnover against Riverside. It's the first time we've seen that one called today. Rainwater looking to get it into Talon Dick. Back to Rainwater near side. Rainwater, the 6'1 senior forward, will bring it up. Backing down the defender, goes up with a right-handed jump hook. It was no good as she left it short. Rebound by Riverside. Outlet pass up ahead. Too far out in front of Day Whitehawk as she can't get to it as it lands in front of the scores table, and that's a turnover on Riverside.
Yeah, Riverside just trying to get in hurry-up mode, and pass was led a bit too far.
Jaden Buttry in now for Lauren Stevens. 3.3 to go. Tahlequah will have to go quickly here. Inbound to Rainwater, turns, hands to Buttry. Buttry on the drive all the way in, lost it, and that's how the third quarter will come to a close. We played 24 minutes as we head to the fourth. Tahlequah leading Riverside 40-30. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here. Why be a ranger?
Welcome back to the 58th annual Tournament of Champions, live from the BOK Center here in Tulsa. 40-30 to start the fourth quarter. Tahlequah will have the ball.
That's Talon Dick up ahead to Matthews. Now to Rainwater just inside the top of the key. Hands to Dick, who cuts all the way into the paint. Lost it on the way up as Carly Parker has got it back for Riverside. Riverside up ahead. Here's a right wing three from Parker, up and no good. Goes over the top of the backboard. Picked up by Talon Dick on the baseline. Now to the hands of Paisley Qualls, who's trapped and dribbles it out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover. Riverside will get it back.
Paisley Qualls trying to tightrope down that far sideline. Had the ball go off her leg and out of bounds. First turnover of the fourth quarter for Tahlequah.
Carly Parker to inbound in the left corner. Looking for Nevaeh Nibs. Goes to her right at the key. 7:30 to go, fourth quarter. Now Parker with it. Back straight away, center court. Dribbles near the left wing around the screen. Now back up top to Day Whitehawk. Whitehawk, top of the key, will step into a three, and it's no good. Offensive rebound run down by Jones. Tries to get around Rainwater on the baseline to Whitehawk. Back to Nibs. Nibs on the drive, steps through the defender, and ends up drawing the foul against Tahlequah. It'll be on Taylon Dick. Officials say it is a shooting foul. Nevaeh Nibs to the free throw line for the first time today. First foul shot from Nibs is up and good. Nibs now with 7 points in the game. First points of the second half, though, coming at the foul line. Second free throw from Nevaeh Nibs is up and good. Riverside has cut the lead down to 8. And we were tied at 14 at the end of one, but it's been all Tahlequah since then as Taylon Dick up ahead of Matthews, too far out in front of her, and that'll be a turnover against Tahlequah.
Tahlequah's put together back-to-back 13-point quarters in the second and third quarter. Riverside managed only 9 and 7 in that same time frame.
Parker, left wing underneath to Jones, backs down Rainwater, spins back, and we get a whistle and a traveling call against Riverside.
First fourth quarter turnover for Riverside. Puts them at about 15 on the day.
Riverside pressing. Here's the inbound to Buttry. Got away from the defender. Outlet pass up ahead to Paisley Qualls, who thought about the three, doesn't take it, bounces it back to Matthews. Now to the baseline to Buttry, back to Qualls. Will penetrate all the way in. The runner was blocked. Nice play there from Jones to come up with a block. Parker up ahead to Nevaeh Nibs now. Nibs for a long two. No good off the back iron. Buttry had the rebound. Now it's picked up by Rainwater. Buttry's got it now for Tahlequah. Now back to Taylon Dick as City Tigers will reset. Now to Rainwater. Back cut again to Matthews. Reverse layup is left short. No good. Rebound from Riverside. They got the back cut last time with the layup. Not able to get a cash in the second time, though, is Nibs. Hands to Carly Parker with it, top of the key, and we're going to get a whistle and a 3-second violation. That's the second time that Ariana Jones has been caught inside the painted area.
Quick substitution for Tahlequah. Jersey Retzlaff has re-entered the game in place of Qualls. Tahlequah will inbound against full court pressure.
Inbound to Buttry. Buttry will bring it up all the way into the paint. Had it knocked away from behind, but got it back and then tried to go out to Retzlaff. And we've seen Buttry now, her and Rainwater both, the two post players, doing a lot of the ball handling here for this one against that press.
Buttrey's shown she's got the ability, though, to bring the ball down the floor. She's a very, very competent dribbler. And she can create some space to get some open looks.
Inbound to Buttry, goes up for the shot and is fouled as she went down, as that one didn't hit anything. So Buttry's going to head back to the free throw line for attempts number 7 and 8.
Plus 12, Carly Parker. Oh, Carly Parker's now picked up her fourth personal foul. She's going to have to go the remaining 5:47 to stay in the game. That'll trigger some substitutions off of the Riverside bench.
Foul shot for Buttry is up and good. Yeah, Nevaeh Nibs had just went to take a seat and get a little bit of a rest, but she's back out there. So is Jocelyn Bell. Buttry will shoot one more. She's 7 of 8 from the foul line here this afternoon. Chance to make it 8 of 9, and she does.
Absolute sniper today.
So Buttry with a big day. And with 11 points so far, 7 of those coming from the free throw line. Humpy with it, 5:35 to play fourth quarter. Bobby Parker with it. Out to Day Whitehawk in the left corner, tries the three, but a whistle and an offensive foul before that against Bobby Parker.
Tried to set the screen to get Whitehawk an open look, and it was a moving screen. Referee right on top of it.
Tahlequah with the ball, leading by 10 as they'll inbound to Buttry in the backcourt. Works against Day Whitehawk. Here comes the trap up ahead to Maddie Matthews now. Matthews to Rainwater. Fakes left, goes right, kicks it out. Taylon Dick lines up a right corner three, and it's good for Taylon Dick. Her first made three of the game. Nice shot from Taylon Dick. 45-32. Jocelyn Bell goes up with a right-handed jump hook. It's no good as it doesn't hit anything. Got her own offensive rebound. Goes back up. Shot was blocked by Rainwater. Stays with it. Now saves it back into the hands of Maddie Matthews for Tahlequah. Outlet pass up ahead to Taylon Dick on a breakaway. Dick drives all the way in, missed the layup. Offensive rebound. Stick back is there for Corey Rainwater. Rainwater hits her 5th field goal.
Tahlequah really heating up right now in the mid part of the 4th quarter on a 5-0 run against Riverside.
Whitehawk to Bobby Parker, left wing. She'll try a 3. It's too strong, no good. Rebound tipped out, run down by Kane Humphrey, who saves it right to Jocelyn Bell inside the right wing.
Nice athletic play by Kane Humphrey right there.
Humphrey lobs underneath to Bobby Parker. Layup off the glass is good. Bobby Parker's first 2 of the game. 47-34. Tahlequah by 13. Quickly up ahead to Matthews. Left baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound and stick back was no good from Rainwater. Back comes Riverside with it. They have numbers. Quickly up ahead to Day Whitehawk running the floor. Layup good. Nice finish there from Day Whitehawk. 4 straight now for Riverside.
Love that look from Day Whitehawk. No dribble needed. Found the perfect path to the basket. Good concentration on the finish.
Jersey Retzloff with it. Lobs left wing to Matthews. Matthews works against Bell. Matthews dribbles back center court. Matthews out near the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass to Retzloff. Retzloff looking underneath. Instead goes back up straight away to Buttry. Buttry bounce pass to Talon. Talon Dickey with it in the corner. Now on the baseline out to Matthews. Open right wing 3. Good again from Maddie Matthews. Her 3rd made 3 of the game.
And that's a half 100 now for Tahlequah on the scoreboard. They lead 50-36.
And again, just being patient and setting up the open shooter as Buttry went down. That's going to be a whistle and a foul, though, I believe, on Jaden Buttry. That'll be her 4th. As Lauren Stevens back in for Tahlequah for Corey Rainwater. And we'll have a timeout. We'll take it. 3:09 to go, 4th quarter. Tahlequah leading 50-36. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org. Anger, anxiety.
Headed toward an exciting finish here at the Tournament of Champions. 3:09 left to play in the game. Tahlequah has extended their 10-point 3rd quarter lead to 14. They're now 50-36 on top of Riverside. 3:09 to go in the game.
Inbound will go to Nevaeh Nibbs. 3:05 to go. As Nibbs tries to use the screen, instead reverses back to her left. Tried to throw it underneath. It was picked off by Retzloff. Nice defensive play there. Buttry, far side over to Talon Dick. Now Retzloff lobs to Buttry on the baseline, and we get a whistle and a traveling call, and that'll be a turnover on Tahlequah.
2nd turnover of the 4th quarter for Lady Tigers. Riverside will have it back.
At just 2:40 left, Humpy on the drive, kicks it out to Nibbs, right wing. Nibbs bounce pass underneath as Bell got away from the defender, and then the shot was blocked and had it knocked away by Retzloff. Back comes Maddie Matthews on the drive. Nice spin move. Layup was left short. And the rebound by Nevaeh Nibbs, and she's fouled from behind by Retzloff. Stevens exits. Corey Rainwater back in. Again, Rainwater with 12 points today. Rainwater, the future Falcon, committed to Air Force University, is Nevaeh Nibbs to Sydney Frazier underneath to Humpy, who tried to lob pass. It was deflected. Now the ball's on the floor out of the hands of Periana Brown. It's picked up by Maddie Matthews. Talon Clark up ahead to Matthews. Now to Rainwater. Dribbles all the way in. Layup is good. Nice finish from Rainwater. Her 6th made field goal. Rainwater now with 14. Here's a deep right wing 3. Good from Nevaeh Nibbs. Her 3rd made 3.
That was so good. It just about didn't even move the net. Near perfect shot for Nevaeh Nibbs.
Rainwater was actually offered by a team out of our Great American Conference. It was Southern Nazarene as that shot's blocked. Buttry to Taylon Clark. Out to Retzloff. Left corner for a three. She knocks it down. Jersey Retzloff, her first made three of the game. 1:18 to play. It's all Tahlequah leading 55-39. Humpy lobs to Frazier in the right corner. Back to Humpy, right wing. Cross-court pass to Nibbs, deep left wing. Nibbs gets by two defenders all the way in with a right-handed runner. High off the glass. Count it. She's fouled as she banked it in.
What a play from Nibbs right there. Pure concentration, great floater. Knew she was going to take some contact, but just like a quarterback in the pocket, completed the play and then hit the floor hard.
Certainly did. And Day Whitehawk back in along with Brianna Jones. Nevaeh Nibbs to the free throw line, a chance to complete the three-point play. She's 2 for 2 so far. Make it 3 for 3, as it's good from Nibbs. Carly Parker back in for Nibbs. Just 64 seconds to play, 55-42. Of course, right after we wrap this one up, we'll flip it over to the boys' consolation. Tulsa Nathan Hale and Metro Christian set to do battle. Tip time scheduled for 1:30 as Retzloff to Rainwater. Hands back to Retzloff, now to Matthews, right corner, back straight away to Taylon Dick. Under a minute to go, 45 seconds left. Dick bounce pass to Rainwater at the right elbow, back to Matthews, steps into a right wing three, pinballs off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by Riverside. Tahlequah is going to keep it.
Carly Parker doing everything she could to lobby for that call on the tip. It was bang, bang. Referees will award it to Tahlequah.
36.4 to go. Inbound will go to Retzloff. Tipped out of her hands. Last touch by Jocelyn Bell. Tahlequah will get it back. Matthews will inbound just to our left in front of the scores table. Inbound will go to Rainwater. Back up top to Buttry. Buttry on Whitehawk all the way in. The runner off the back iron. No good. Carly Parker with a rebound. 25 seconds to go. Out of Nibbs, right corner. She'll try a three. It's the side of the rim and bounces back up and falls in. Fourth made three from Nevaeh Nibbs. Lead is 10 with just 12 seconds left as Rainwater has it into the front court. Back to Retzloff near the midcourt stripe. Just 5 seconds left as she bounces it back to Rainwater, who will hold on to the basketball. 2 seconds, one. As the horn sounds, that's going to do it. Moving on, the girls' consolation side will be Tahlequah as they pick up a 55-45 victory over Riverside. Riverside will head to the 7th place game where they will take on Kiefer at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Verdigris will take on Tahlequah on the 5th place at noon tomorrow afternoon. 55-45 is your final. We'll take a timeout, wrap it up after this. It's the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Upper Crust, gather around.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off. Dr. Matt.
Welcome back to the BOK Center here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tahlequah does away with Riverside in girls consolation action, 55-45 your final. We'll take a look at some of the numbers for the game. Riverside shot 31% from the floor, 15 of 48, 24% from behind the arc, 5 of 21, just 66% from the foul line, 10 of 15. Tahlequah shot 38% from the floor, 17 of 44, 41% from the three-point line. They were 5 of 12, helped out in large part by Maddie Matthews, who was 3 of 5 from behind the arc. He got hot in the second half. Tahlequah hit 84% of their free throws. They were 16 of 19 in the game. Both teams in with 32 rebounds, 19 defensive rebounds, 13 offensive rebounds for Tahlequah, 15 defensive rebounds, 17 offensive rebounds for Riverside. Turnovers wasn't a clean game for either side. 18 turnovers in the game for Tahlequah, 22 turnovers for Riverside. Here's Dusty Goodnow with your individual scoring recap.
Individual numbers look like this for Tahlequah, led in scoring with 4 players in double figures. Rainwater led the way with 14, 11 from Jaden Buntry, 11 from Maddie Matthews. Taylor Dick chipped in with 13 and 6 from Jersey Retzlaff. Again, only the starter scored here this afternoon for Tahlequah. Leading rebounder was Corey Rainwater with another double-double, 14 points and 10 boards. Also had 5 assists, 3 blocks, and 3 steals. On the other side for Riverside, Nevaeh Nibbs led the way with 17. Jones with 4, Humphrey with 4, 2 from Bobby Parker, 7 from Carly Parker, 5 from Jocelyn Bell, and Day Whitehawk with 6. Leading rebounder was Jones with 6, along with Whitehawk and Bell. And 9 assists to 22 turnovers. Leading the team in assists was Carly Parker with 4. They did have 3 blocks and 8 steals. Nevaeh Nibbs led the way with 3. Points to the paint, 22-18. Tahlequah led it. They led in points off, turnovers 24-17, and second chance points 16-9. Score was tied 3 times. We just had 1 lead change as Tahlequah wins it today 55-45. Tahlequah again will move on tomorrow to take on Verdigris in the 5th place consolation matchup at noon. Riverside moves on to the 7th place game at 9 a.m. to take on Kiefer. Take a timeout, come back. We'll flip things over to the boys' side of the bracket after this, as it was a final score 55-45. Tahlequah defeating Riverside. It's the 58th annual Tournament of Champions right here on Squirtle.tv.